Alright guys, calm down, I know what you're thinking. What the hell are you doing back this? You already finished this, what is this? Where's Oblivion? Calm down, people. Now, there's one reason why I'm making this video, and one reason only. Very recently, well not recently, ever since I finished the Let's Play of this game, I've been getting constant comments about how to acquire good cards from this game. Like, every few days I get like 5 or 6 messages, and then they just keep piling up and up and up, and and I finally decided, you know what, I've gotten tired of just typing up a response, the same response to every single person who asks, so I figured, instead of telling each individual person how I got all of these, why not make a video explaining it, and then every time someone asks me, I can just refer you to this. So you all know that whenever you start this game, you've got pretty much nothing. You've got a bunch of low-level monsters like these guys here. Nothing worth bragging about. You can't really fight anything. You can't pull off any major combinations, and you'll start off with maybe one good card. This guy's who I started off with in the first one. You know, Zero the Man, Ritual Guy, 2800, that sort of crap. You know. Good looker. So anyway, the problem is, all your opponent had to do was pull out a magic jammer and you couldn't use him, and then you were pretty much screwed. So I've been getting lots of questions about how do you get guys like Millennium Shield, Blackluster, Blue Eyes, Machine King. What's another notable one I've got here? I think all the big ones are down below. There's all the rituals. Hungry Burger, I never got that. Barrel Dragons, another popular one. Dark Magician Girl. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Jinzo. Lots of people ask me about Jinzo. Spells. Pot of Greed. You start off with Monster Reborn. Exile the Wicked, not so much. Mirror Force. Heavy Storm. Anyway, just ones like this. Cyberjar. So I figured I'll explain it to you right now. Basically, you would go into, say, a system like this. When you start the game, you can fight the 3 dual robots. And that's pretty much it. Now, as you proceed through this part of the game, we all remember this from my Let's Play, as you proceed through the tiers, as you beat a tier, the person who is on the end, the last person you duel, unlocks for single duel mode. And then that person becomes available in single duel mode, and you can start beating them there and unlocking more of their cards. So, I think I've got my... I still have my good deck selected, so I'll duel you, why not? Just for a quick demonstration, this won't take too long. Yeah, shut up. So basically, once you beat characters, you get a choice between Ra, Obelisk, and Slifer, the 3 gods, and then you get to choose which one to pick. Now, all the good cards for the characters are underneath the god, which is most closely associated with that character. So, like, Joey would be Slifer. Joey, Yugi, all those guys, they're all associated with Slifer. I'm going to see how quickly I can beat this guy. And I'm going to get used to the controls again. I should probably just cut out the duels, because this isn't really about the dueling, is it? This is about how to get cards. But you know what? Screw it. We'll go through the whole process. It's 8,000 each. I have to start out with the same score? That's retarded. Oh well. We'll just get through this as quickly as possible. So basically, as you go through the game, and the more times you beat a character, very important, pay attention, the more times you beat a character, the better the quality of the cards. I think the magic number is like 20 or something like that. Once you beat a character 20 times in single duel mode, they start giving up some of their better ones. Like with Joey, you can get Red Eyes, Black Skull, Jinzo, Time Wizard, that sort of thing. Actually, Time Wizard's not too good, is it? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not analyzing the stuff like that. Yes, I know, it's not the smartest moves I'm doing, but I want to get through this quickly, so anything I can do to quickly burn through our crap here is worth it, in my opinion. I don't think the character has to use a card in the duel for it to become available to unlock. No, it doesn't. They don't. What am I talking about? So basically, as you proceed through, and you'll also notice something else. the more times you beat a character, the better the quality of the cards that they offer you. But also, notice this. You'll notice as you go through single duel mode, certain characters appear more than once on a tier. Like, the first time you fight Yami Yugi, I think, is tier 3. But he's also in tier... I don't know. He's in a lot of them. So, basically, here's the thing. Even if, say you've beaten tier 3, and you've unlocked Yami Yugi, the first one. Then say you beat tier... I think he's in tier 14, something like that. Say you unlock that one. That Yami Yugi has a stronger deck, much better cards, which you can then use. I know this is probably going to take so much, so I'm going to cut out the rest of this duel. Don't ask me how I was able to get this set up in the turn following the last one. This is literally only one. It literally only took me one turn. I really didn't even need to cut that out. Oh well. So basically, I've won. So now you get your choice. Now you beat the guy. Blah blah blah. Now you get your choice. Now you remember, you want to pick the god who is most closely associated with the character. Like, Yugioh and his friends are all associated more closely with Slifer, so I'll pick Slifer. And I got Panther Warrior and Polymerization. Those are two of his signature cards. This is a pretty good haul. Now say I duel, you. I'll be back after I've beaten him. Oh well, he fought bravely, but he lost. So anyway, now I've beaten Kaiba. Now, no, you all know, I'm sure, that Kaiba is most closely associated with Obelisk, so I'll pick Obelisk. See, Magic Cylinder. A nice card. Now, keep in mind that picking the god associated with him won't necessarily guarantee you get the best card, but it will give you a pretty strong chance. Just, and also the key, you'll look at the count, the number of times I've played each of these characters. You'll notice that they're all fairly high. Most of them exceed 20, which means most of their best cards will unlock for me. Hate that guy. Like, obviously, if you were going to duel like this guy, these guys here, these are all Merrick's servants, so they would be more closely associated with Ra. The duel machines are most closely associated with Kaiba, therefore Obelisk. Slifer, Obelisk, Slifer, 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 Ra, Slifer, Slifer, Obelisk. Any of the default characters that have no association are Obelisk. Obelisk, 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 Obelisk. Obelisk, Obelisk, Ra, 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 Ra. Plain and simple. And now, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just some basic hints for you guys. I tried to do some sample just to show you that the best cards come from the characters associated with the gods. I know I didn't get probably the best examples. I'll duel him one more time. I can probably get this duel actually within the time limit. So, yeah, I'll fight him off screen and I will come back and see if I can get one more good example in. Dear, he's just activated Dark Magic Ritual. Unfortunately, he'll never get to use it. And this is why. Destroy. I win. Haha. So you sacrifice your things even though you've already lost. So, basically, this is my last chance. Can I get a good example? Obviously, it's Yugi, so I'm gonna pick Slifer. Come on. Give me a good example. Okay, Sangan and United we stand. So that's pretty much it for this, guys. I mean, I hope this video has proved somewhat useful just to answer your questions. I mean, I've tried to cover pretty much everything you can ask. I've told you which duelists are associated with which god. You have to beat each guy a certain number of times. I think 20 is the number. Let's see. Just show you, I've shown you some of the ones that become available. Each certain ones will obviously unlock as you can progress through the game. Like Blue Eyes Ultimate, for example. I got him by picking Obelisk after I beat Kaiba, the last tier of Kaiba. Because you remember how I told you before, different duelists unlock. Some duelists are here. I'll show you. What am I talking about? Some duelists are in different tiers. No, not beard. No, go back, idiot. Some duels are in different tiers, like Yamayugi's in 3. Okay, man. He's in 3. He's in 12, and he's in 14. You'll notice that the last time I played this, I fought him last. I unlocked him at his highest tier, so his best cards are available. Sorry, I just had to do that. Same thing here. If I beat it now, which I think I've already done it this way actually, so Kaiba's best cards would become available. Bakura's best cards would become available. I hope you're getting the idea, right? So that's pretty much it. Just a little bonus video to answer your questions. I'll put this up if anyone asks me anything from now on. I'll just refer them to this video. Thank you, and I will see you next time when I continue with my Oblivion Let's Play.